Hello, Hien. I have invited you today to talk about some photographs, which means something special for you. Would you like
Ừ.
to tell our visitors something about yourself?
My name's Hien. I'm from Vietnam. Have you ever heard about Vietnam?
Well, I have, but maybe our viewers haven't. So I will share screen with you. Would you like to tell everybody how long we have known each other?
I don't remember exactly, but I guess around 10 years.
So we've known each other for about 10 years. Right. So that's a long time, no?
That
And why did
time
you start to learn English?
I started to learn English because I would like to read book. I'm a bookworm. I really like to read book, and I hope one day I could become a translator or an interpreter to translate the English book into Vietnamese book.
Right. Now I've put the map on the screen, and I think if I remember correctly, you're from here. How do you say it?
Biên Hòa. It's a
Bien
Vietnamese.
Hoa. Right. So
Yeah.
this is Vietnam, all this pinky colored here. Then we
Our
have
rep,
Cambodia. This green one,
yeah.
do you know what this green one is? I can't see.
Uh,
Laos. This is Laos.
yeah,
And
our
this is
neighbor.
Thailand.
Yes, correct.
Right. And you've lived all your life here.
Yes.
Right. So we met quite a few years ago. As you said, we met 10 years ago
Yeah, 10
when
years
you were
around.
very young. And we've been together through many different situations, no?
Yes. We at that time we didn't chat much because my English was not good. So we did chat and I did a lot of mistake. And after that, I was very busy at work because I changed work and I was so young. So a lot of stressful and so many things in life. So we didn't have much on and off.
Right. So at the beginning, you just typed to me because of your English level, and it was very difficult for you because the sounds in English are very different to the sounds in your own language and the movement of the mouth. And then you were stressed at work because you were young and trying to get a good job, which is very difficult there. And
Yes.
then we started to speak and
Yeah.
you started to get more confident. Now, why have you chose this? Tell us a little bit about this one.
This one is my notebook. I love it so much because whenever I test to you, you correct my language, my writing, and my grammar, my everything. I love it because so no one correct me this way. You correct me with very patient, very calmly. So I feel very comfortable. Even you correct me all the time, every single word I said, you correct. Every single word I said, you correct. But I feel very comfortable. I didn't get stressed. I love it. So I write in my notebook kind of to because I like bookworm, so I like book, I like writing, I like everything.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So we had many conversations, and
yeah,
every time, as you said, I corrected you, and you didn't mind. You asked me to. So
yeah,
texting, I corrected you, and then you would write it into your notebook. So that's why you showed us this book, because it brings back memories of our conversations together.
actually, I had to say at that time was a little bit nervous because I thought you get mad, get crazy because of me, my mistake.
Yes, I remember. Are you angry? Are you mad with me? And I would say, no, I'm okay.
Yeah,
And we would carry on. So the
but
next photograph you've asked us to put on is this book, a book called Karen. And why is it so memorable for you?
Yes, I love book. This book. Oh, I cannot see full. I cannot see full book. Can you move?
No, I don't think I can. What would you like to see?
I cannot see the book.
Yeah,
Only
it's
the
Karen and it's
yes.
by Joanna.
Okay, yeah, correct. This book was given by my eldest sister when I was 13.
Right.
The main character, she was 13 in this book. So I feel quite familiar with her.
Associated, yeah. So
Yes.
this girl called Karen, she was 13 and your elder sister gave you this book. And so you felt related to her in the sense that you could associate yourself with her.
Correct.
And as you love books so much, as you have said, you're a bookworm. And this was
Yeah.
one of our conversations were about books and you escaping into another world when you were reading.
Yes.
And you
Of.
taking on the characters that you were reading.
Yes. But reading I can enjoy because I have lived in Biên Hòa for my whole life. So I really would like to drive around the world to enjoy the landscape, the countryside, everything outside. And I can enjoy everything by sleep in my room and read book.
Right. So you can travel through your imagination and reading in your bedroom. I
Yes.
remember that you did nothing but read when we first met. Now, the next photograph that you can see here, the one on black material.
Embroidery.
Embroidery. So you took it up as a hobby, I think.
Yes, this is my hobby. I love clothes and how to design clothes, and I love embroidery. And when I did it in Tet holiday, I have a long holiday and I love it. So I went to YouTube and start to learn to do it.
So you self-taught yourself by watching videos on YouTube.
Yes.
I just want to mention something out of curiosity. You went to university first and what you did something to do with business, I think, if I remember, or economics. I can't remember very well.
I study 2 university. The first university is about, my major was business administration. I study
business
about
administration was your first one.
Yeah. I also work in a company and I still love business. I would like to get a lot of money. I think all people like that.
Mm. And then your next career, what was your next career that you studied?
English.
And what was that for?
For work.
To be a what? What were you for a short time?
Pardon?
You were an English teacher for a short time.
Yeah, correct. Around maybe half years.
Yes, because I remember you were not very happy in your first job and your dream was to do something with English and you didn't know what to do. So you studied to be an English teacher and
because
carry on.
Back to the history, when I was in high school, I would like to study English and work in the library or become a translator or interpreter. But at that time, my elder sister, she advised me to learn business. And I believe in her totally. And I also like business. So I put English at a side and I study business. But after that, I met you, I met Look in Look English podcast, and I work with a lot of foreigners, and I think English is a good major for me. I could work in a company, I could do translator, interpreter, or I could be a teacher. Like Look, actually, I always admire, I respect the teachers.
Mhm.
I have a book about the teacher who gives their love, their hope to the people. Actually, I don't want to be a teacher, but I would like to be a kind of a person who can inspire the people. I inspire
Yes.
my friends based on my hard working.
But the reason I mentioned this is because we're so close, we can say it. You were a teacher for such a short time and you decided you didn't like it.
Actually, I didn't like the lazy people,
The
lazy learn.
students that you had.
I cannot have enough patience for them.
Yes, so I did try to help you, but you didn't find the right path being an English teacher. So now you are working where? Where are you working now?
I work in the a kind of international company. We have French people, Chinese, Taiwanese, Vietnamese, Filipino in my company.
And you
And
make, if I remember correctly, bags.
yes, we made the handbag for
The
women.
handbags, which are very expensive because they are by designers from all over the world, no?
Yeah. I work with them to develop. I work in the development team. I develop handbags with the designer. I work in the factory. Designer give the drawing file to us, and I stock the material, do the handbag for them.
Right, so let's finish now with this last slide. Okay, you've got
Oh.
3 pictures here. If you would like to tell us about the last 3 pictures.
Okay.
Picture number 1 is, I think I don't know what this one is.
I sent this photo to you maybe 5 years ago, around 5 years ago. I still remember. It's called bánh chưng cake. Do you remember? In my Tết holiday.
Right, no, I don't. I have to be honest. And what is
Yeah.
this? When you were learning Chinese?
No. I studied Chinese later. I just
Right.
1 or 2 years ago, I studied Chinese. But this one is the Vietnamese traditional food. It's a called bánh chưng, the chưng cake. It's very traditional from Vietnam.
The one in the middle.
The inside is the sticky rice.
Yeah, I remember these parcels.
Yeah.
I've seen them before. But this one here, why did you send it? The one with the red serviette?
Which one?
Yeah, this one.
Because in China, in Tet holiday, or we call Lunar New Year.
Right,
Also
that's in February?
A kind of the beautiful handwriting.
Mm-hmm.
In Vietnam, we also have so, but by Vietnamese. We speak very nice like this, and we try to write very nice words. It could help me to keep patient.
Relax.
Yeah, relax, to release myself, to keep patient, to a kind of you have a good characteristic by breasted this one.
Right. So that's that. And these things, I suppose, here are for writing with, maybe. And then these are packets of rice.
Yes.
And on the outside, I think these are leaves, no?
It's a leaf. We call lá dong. Vietnamese name lá dong.
And the last one?
Lạc. Vietnamese lạc.
And what is it, a tea?
I love tea. I love tea so much.
Right. And why? Because it's healthy or it's relaxing?
Healthy and relaxing. So normally when I do handwriting, I drink tea, the hot tea. I read the hot tea and write a kind of relaxing.
Right. Okay, Hien, we're going to finish here. So You speak, I think, 3 languages. You speak Vietnamese, English, and you've been learning Chinese.
I can speak a little bit Chinese.
Yeah. And I suppose it's very difficult to write it.
Yes, very difficult.
Yes, but you are still doing it because you like the language.
Yes, I love the languages.
Mm. So how would you like to say goodbye now to the people that are watching us?
I love you so much.
Oh, you can't say that.
Thank you for my life. You saved my life.
Well, I have been there for 10 years and we started because you used to be friends with somebody I was friends with and they introduced both of us. My friend was from Ukraine and you knew him. And so he said, would you like to talk to Hien? She loves talking. I don't like talking so much and she needs someone to talk to. So that's how we started, through another friend, no? And we're still here.
Yeah, me too.
Right, so
Still
say bye-bye for now because we have to go, okay?
okay. Bye bye. Bye bye.